First, I would like to clarify that if it were not for our parents, teachers, and each other, we would not be where we are now. It is seriously fantastic that we have been waiting for this moment since we first enrolled in kindergarten. We've been through so much, and that includes having to put up with me asking for a quote to a picture that you might have taken months prior for the yearbook, or which song you wanted for the What's Up Wildcats intro. We first started off at the bottom, all spread out across different schools, but we eventually built up some friendships and some memorable moments, like Mr. Bunny's American Indian song when we were in 5th grade, and all the holiday parties that we enjoyed, but parents and staff stressed over. Along the way, we learned that having fun as a child was something that would always be treasured, even if we did not appreciate it at the time. Then, in an instant, we all got funneled into the junior high, and we were transitioned into a place where we had to meet new people, build up the foundations of those elementary friendships, and we're in the struggles of sitting in those hot rooms where no matter how many windows we opened, the heat would always beat us. This was also the time where most of us gained the privilege of a phone and social media. While there were times where a war would break out on Instagram or Snapchat stories, most of us used these new opportunities to get to learn more about the world around us and make friends we never thought we would otherwise. And whether we were prepared or not, we were shipped off to the high school. We entered high school like we had just stepped onto another continent for the first time. We had so much hope, curiosity, and new dreams. Then COVID came crashing down on us just as we were getting ready to finish our first year. We followed most of the directions they told us to do online for those teams meetings, and we did it. We overcame it and moved on without having to destroy those dreams and that hopefulness we came with, and dealt with the circumstances for the next few years to come. Sophomore year was unique in the way that we were paranoid about who sat next to who when someone was called down to the office to leave, and even though COVID canceled most normal tests, 10th grade was also most of our first taste at big standardized tests like the PSAT as well as the dreaded AP tests, where it would become annual tradition to throw away the big AP books after the test to smooth off all the time and energy we used looking through those pages. Junior year was more chaotic but more normal than previous years. We were now getting told to start thinking about what colleges or branch of the military we wanted to get into. We would be given the chance to take the ACT. We were now able to go to prom, and we could start getting treated like we were closer to the top. And finally, here we are, senior year. The beginning started off without a hitch, strangely enough. No worries with COVID, masks, being banned from drinking from the water fountains, anything like that. We have returned to normalcy in a way. But who could forget about the home football games and the excitement our students section could give off, especially at the homecoming game, where one could hear us shouting from the airport? Or who could forget about all the different Instagram pages dedicated to various parts of the school, like Harrison Sweeping, which motivated a lot of us to not put our head down in class to avoid being posted a few days later. But regardless of what challenges were thrown at us, we have prevailed. We could have dropped off that mountain we climbed so high for at any point, but we did not. With the help of parents, teachers, and everyone else who were in support of us, we were able to seize that moment that led up to right now. But we cannot settle justice, of course. As John D. Rockefeller once said, don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. Right now, we are in that good, and the future, once we cross the stage, will get us on the path of the great we strive for from the beginning. So once more, I thank you all for allowing me to stand up here, represent all of you through my words, and I dearly thank all the parents, past and current teachers, and community who showed up to congratulate us, the class of 2023, on this special occasion. Thank you, and good night.